eUniverse Live is brought to you by the NetFirst MasterCard. Get a MasterCard with no credit check and instant online approval. Find out more at credit.eUniverselive.com. I guess if I were going to name that song, I'd probably call it Discombobulated from my forthcoming album entitled Bursting Melancholy. You'll hear all about that. You'll hear all about that on tomorrow's show with Jake from Semisonic. We exchange musical ideas. Yes, I wrote that. I won't tell you how I wrote the song, but there was a little chicanery and a lot of trickery involved, but still. It's an original Man of Love composition, baby. Come on now. Hey, it's eUniverse Live for April 4th, 2001, and it's your good friend, it's your pal, it's your compadre. It's TC, everybody. What's going on the big show today? Well, today, each and every Wednesday, of course, we talk interactive entertainment, whether it's gaming, the internet, or technology. Today, we'll talk about kind of all three of them, actually. Our good friend, Jason, a.k.a. Stix, stops by in just two shakes of a monkey's bum. We'll talk about the brand new site that just launched called eUniverse Games, you know. This is not just a shell for the site. It's a good site, you know. Come on, check it out. Of course, they replace, eUniverse Games replaces the GA, the Gamers Alliance sites, as it becomes, you know, eUniverse Games. So we'll talk to Jason all about it. And plus, we'll actually talk about, what else we're going to talk about? We'll talk about movie trailers on the internet. I'm a big fan, as you can probably tell from the show, of checking out movie trailers on the internet. And we'll tell you kind of some of the good sites out there to check out, among other things. And then also, we'll touch on the topic. Apparently, the post office is actually considering Saturday delivery, eliminating Saturday delivery, I should say. This, I don't know. In my humble opinion, I don't think this is such a good idea. In fact, I'd love to get the mail on Sunday, too, as Jason and I will talk about. And then finally, we'll find out if either one of us supported the net yesterday. It was Support the Net Day. I forgot to even mention that. I should have, probably. And though a lot of internet companies were encouraging people to go out and buy something on the internet, unfortunately, I did not, though, about a week ago, I did actually buy something via the internet. You know, the internet is convenient, especially for hard-to-find things. You know, you go to bookstores, you go to music stores, and sometimes they don't have what you're looking for, and that's where the internet, I think, plays a very valuable role. But for just general stuff, like if I was going to go pick up Nurse Betty, I probably wouldn't order it online. I'd probably just go to my favorite video store or wherever and buy a copy there. I heard the DVD's great, so there you go. That's all coming up. And if we got enough time, our weird story of the day. But first, before we get on with today's festivities, we got to do it. We got to do it up in style. You ready for it? Each and every day right here, Headlines Making Stories, our daily romp through the headlines in the news and the stories that result because of them. All right, the first story on the docket today, the Russian space station Mir recently fell out of outer space and plunged into the depths of the ocean where it was expected to dock with the U.S. stock market. Oh, well. Queen Elizabeth is set to receive a $1.4 million car as a gift to mark her Golden Jubilee. Sources say the car is exquisite and no detail has been overlooked, including a gold-encrusted, constantly blinking left turn signal. Oh, well. Yesterday's stuff was pretty good, though, right? And finally today, Hillary Clinton has scored another first. She is the first senator to ever dole out more than $514,000 a year for office space. The bill is paid with taxpayers' money. Her 26th floor Midtown Manhattan suite costs that much annually. The fee is more than double what fellow New York Senator Chuck Schumer pays for his office. However, Hillary says, taxpayers should not worry. She'll pay it back once she's allowed to grant pardons. Well, there you go. Our headlines making stories right here on the Juggernaut of Love. Now let's talk to Jason about a potpourri of topics. With the economy slowing down, maybe you need a little extra do-re-mi in your pocket, eh? How about a new MasterCard? Visit credit.eUniverselive.com. Got bad credit? Need some help rebuilding it? Don't worry. There's no credit check. Plus, you can get instant, that's right, I said instant, online approval at credit.eUniverselive.com. Your new MasterCard is just waiting for you. Get it at credit.eUniverseLive.com.
Hey, this is Mitch from SR71, and you're listening to eUniverse Live.
And the big show continues. It's Interactive Entertainment Wednesday, and our favorite, one of our favorite Bobos is back here to talk about kind of a new eUniverse website, so to speak, right, Jason?
That's right.
AKA Stix.
That's right.
Why do they call you Stix? Because you like to run around in the woods?
Sure.
You're a big fan of the Blair Witch Project?
Sure. Just don't tell anybody. Oh, wait, we are.
That was actually on last night, and I was watching. It was still light outside, though. It was like the East Coast feed of, I don't know, Showtime or something, so it was still light here. And I'm like, this movie's just not as scary when it's light, as opposed to when it's dark.
Yeah.
Did you like that movie?
I actually didn't even see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't even waste my time.
Really? I thought it was really good. You know, I thought it was scary, especially if you watch it, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. You kind of get freaked out. At least I did. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I just never got into it.
Hey, eUniverse, the Juggernaut, the parent company of the Juggernaut of Love, eUniverse Live.
Juggernaut. You like that word, don't you?
Oh, I love that word. Is that a fabulous word or what?
It
Juggernaut.
is, Juggernaut.
Actually, they this past Friday launched a new website, eUniverse Games.
Yes, eUniverseGames.com. Basically, we took Gamers Alliance has been around since 1997, and we've basically been really a whole series of fan sites. We've had so many different sites and so many different projects that we've worked on over the years, and what we decided to do is take all of our key sites and all of our key people and integrate it into one site called eUniverseGames.com. And it's definitely going to be one of the biggest gaming sites on the Internet.
Cool. One of the things I notice about it is you cover the little PC news, which I guess I'm a fan of more than the console, but you cover the console. Mm-hmm. Linux, which is pretty much a joke. I just pissed off everybody at /.net or whatever it's called, or .com, or I can never say that.
Oh, and also Daniel, who works in our Linux section, Linux section. So.
Linux.
I still don't know how to properly pronounce that.
I think it's Linux.
Although I did, when in talking with you earlier before the show, I did say rooters instead of, how do you pronounce that?
Writers.
I say rooters.
Rooters.
So, don't mind me. I just pronounce things my own way.
Yeah, well, so do I. Annihilate. Not annihilate, but annihilate.
That's right.
So, and then also a hardware section. So, and then actually, if you click on the Play Games Now, you get to an eUniverse Games section where you can actually play games online, which I think is a very cool feature.
Yes, we linked up with PrizeCade.com, and you can play games online. You can even get your name up on high scores if you register with our network and everything. Actually, let me talk about that for just a second. The registration is awesome with our site. If you register on eUniverseGames.com, you not only have access when you log in with that registration information to the forums, our discussion forums, which of course I manage because I'm the forum pimp of the universe, but you also get to post responses to any articles or news stories on the main pages of eUniverse Games. And you can take that same information, go over to the PrizeCade link, and log in over there with the same information and play games, get your name up on high scores. And the best part about all that is you get points for posting to the main page news response and article responses and also PrizeCade. And you also get points for viewing the site every day. Mm-hmm. And those points will translate over into chances to win games, hardware, anything and everything that we want to give away in contests, which we have some pretty good ones coming up here. So it's a really cool, unique deal that you get points for just participating, for just being there. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of fun. So I've been having some fun with it myself.
So what do you have, like monthly drawings then and stuff over there? Is that how it works?
Yeah, we're going to have monthly drawings, and we're going to have we'll probably have like a main contest, and then each separate section might have their own contest. Like the hardware section might have a giveaway of some sort of graphics cards or something like that, and the PC section might have a giveaway of most popular PC game. Same thing with console and Linux or however you want to pronounce it.
Right.
Well, we'll have different section giveaways as well. We can have multiple contests running at the same time throughout the month. So it's pretty exciting. It's this time it's a way that we can give back to the users for coming to our website. We appreciate all the users, of course, that we get that come to our site and interact and have fun. But what we've realized over the years is what counts is the users. Users are the ones that make or break the website.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to make everything as comfortable as possible and as fun as possible.
Right.
And why not give away free stuff?
And lots of content. That's what I love.
Yes, definitely. We're still filling up our content. We've sites like GA Source, Dreamcast.net, PSX News, GA Sports, some GA Sims, some of our main hardcore sites. We've ported over some of the old content into the new site, and then of course we've got a awesome staff. We took the core staff from all the sites and merged them into one, and now we're all working together instead of all on these separate sites. So we're able to focus all of our energy into one thing, and it's definitely great. I mean, we've got everybody's excited about it. Everybody's having fun with it. So
I see. There's actually a review of the Bouncer up there on the site. If you go to the console section.
Yep. In fact, that was done. I think it was just yesterday.
Yeah.
Brandon. I think that was done by Brandon, our console editor.
Right.
Actually, I'm sorry. Omar did that one. Brandon just picked it up yesterday, so that's why I was thinking it was Brandon. But Omar just popped in a review of that. We won't give away what the review says. But you have to go to the site to pull that up. But the Bouncer was one of the games that was highly anticipated last year at E3 2000.
Right.
I can say that E3 2000 Bouncer frustrated the heck out of me because whoever set up the preview for that didn't do a very good job. It was like 5 minutes of load time and 20 seconds of CGI.
Really?
Yeah, and then you go back in the load time. The good thing was right across from black and white.
So you could watch that.
So yeah, everybody watched black and white and then turned over the Bouncer for its 30 seconds, which was interesting.
So there you go. Well, eUniverse games, basically, even if you're not a hardcore fan of games, you can just swing by and actually play these games online.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
Yeah, we definitely geared eUniverse games to be not only just hardcore, because we're used to being hardcore. We're used to catering to the real serious gamers, the sim gamers, the racing gamers, the hardcore PCers or console guys. Now we've actually broadened our scope out to handle, the casual gamer,
right,
or even the casual internet person, somebody that gets online. Say, for instance, like a parent. If a parent wants to check what their child is playing, maybe their child wants a game for the PlayStation 2 or the Dreamcast, doesn't know much about the game. We've made the site user-friendly enough to where someone that's not net savvy can get in and find the information they want. Real easy, real simple. We've got a search box. Search works awesome. Find what you want. Check about what your child wants to play and see whether or not it's something you want to let them buy for your child or not. So
good point. Good point indeed. So yeah, everybody check out eUniverse games. I'll post a link to it, of course, right there at eUniverse Live, a.k.a. The Juggernaut Alive. The
Juggernaut. By the way, Juggernaut, you remember the game Archon for the Commodore 64?
I think so, yeah. Was that the one where kind of you're playing chess?
Yeah, exactly. There was a character named Juggernaut.
Right, yeah, I know.
I remember that.
I liked that game. It was a good game.
Yeah, that just aged me really bad.
It did. Actually, I think I played it on the Apple II.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that it just aged me. Hey, do you ever check out any movie trailers on the internet?
Movie trailers, yes, I do. I usually go to Ad Critic for a lot of that stuff, but I haven't been there lately because I've been so busy.
I like a site called ComingSoon.net. They post a lot of trailers, and there's a lot of good stuff that comes out that you can, when you go to if you don't go to the movie theaters a lot, and if you got a decent fast connection, they end up posting quite a bit of good stuff. Like there's a new little Dr. Dolittle 2 trailer out there if you're a fan of Eddie Murphy, stuff like that. And, Swordfish, I saw that before anything. Bridget Jones's Diary, the new Tomb Raider trailer.
Hey, do they have cats and dogs up on there yet?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, man. I tell you, I saw I think it was during the award show.
Yeah, it's just a teaser trailer.
Yeah. Boy, that looks like a funny movie.
Does it?
Oh, yeah.
I should download that then, because I haven't checked it out yet.
Oh, yeah. It's interesting. It looks like it's going to be a really funny movie. Not sure exactly what market they're gearing towards, because it looks like it could be kind of a kid film, but in one of the scenes, a cat has this knife-looking boomerang thing that he pulls out and whips it at a dog. So I don't know if they might end up going towards a PG rating, which would be better for me. Right. I'd rather go in a theater and sit with a bunch of people my age rather than a bunch of 5 and 6 year olds. So.
True. But yeah, I mean, that's one of the great things, and that's one of the things that the new eUniverse live site, hopefully launching next week. I pray to the Lord above that does happen. But that's one of the things we'll be featuring on the site, so people can actually swing on by and check out some of the new movie trailers, and download them. So.
Yeah, movie trailers are fun. The only problem is there are some movie trailers, that give away the whole story.
That's the problem with movies these days. I mean, the movie studios believe that we're the dumbest people ever, and we've got to be told the entire story in the trailer to go and see it.
Well, that Harrison Ford film. What was that one? Him and Michelle Pfeiffer. Was it Harrison Ford?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. What Lies Beneath?
Oh, yeah, What Lies Beneath, right, exactly.
Yeah, I guess I heard a little story about that trailer. Apparently, the writers were very angry because whoever edited that and made that was not supposed to reveal, and I'm not revealing anything to the public that hasn't already been revealed to the public, but they were not supposed to reveal that the woman that is haunting them is somebody that he had an affair with.
Oh, really?
They were not supposed to release that. That was not supposed to be in the trailer.
Oops.
And of course,
it was.
It's like, give away the whole plot line.
I know. I love watching movie trailers, but that's the disappointing fact. That, I probably should just stick to just watching the teasers, because the teasers really don't give away too much.
No, the teasers are great.
It's the whole 2-minute trailers that pretty much, I know that Marlon Brando and Robert De Niro and Ed Norton, I basically pretty much figured out what's going to happen in the new movie called The Score coming out later this year. Unfortunately, so. Hey, I got another story for you that I think is kind of interesting. Apparently, the U.S. Post Office is considering eliminating Saturday mail delivery.
I heard something on the news last night. It was actually, I was watching TV, and they break in with those 15-second things telling you what's coming up on in 2 hours on the news, and I heard something about them not delivering on Saturdays, but I didn't really pay attention to that.
Right. A lot of it, I think actually postal volume for mail is actually up since the advent of email, because obviously there's so many catalog companies out there now and so many mass mailings. But apparently that's what the post office is considering, because apparently they lost just a huge amount of money last year. So,
I'm not sure. I don't know what to think of that. I mean, because we're all used to getting mail on Saturdays still.
Right.
But these guys, these postal men and women do work very hard,
right,
and everything. They're some of the hardest working people, and I don't know. I guess
that would be a lot of mail on Monday.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're Mondays. I wouldn't want to be around a postal person on Monday.
No
pun intended there. But it's. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. We're in a society that gets used to the way something is, and when it's changed, it's a huge change for us. I still remember when stamps were like 20 and 22 cents.
Right.
I remember, I think when it was 20 cents, and when it went to 22, it was like ungodly.
Right.
and now we're, what, 34?
Well, yeah, the price of postage is so cheap. I mean, you try to send something, even FedEx or UPS, it's just insanely expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, something overnight FedEx compared to the post office is obviously a lot more. But
exactly.
You may get better service, but usually you don't. So, but yeah, it's interesting. I guess one of the things that what would old people do on Saturdays because they're waiting for the mail.
Just water.
I've got uncle. I got my uncle that waits for the mail every day, and Saturday, Sunday's bad enough. Well, he can go to church, so he gets distracted. But Saturday, what's he gonna do on Saturday if he's waiting for the mail?
I guess just sit on your lawn chair and water the lawn. I don't know.
Apparently so.
Send all comments and questions to.
My opinion, I'd actually like to see Sunday delivery. I think we should get the mail every day.
That would be pretty cool. I mean, there are some times I've been waiting for something that's like, it didn't come Saturday. Well,
then you gotta wait till Monday.
Yeah, I'll wait till Monday. It's like, well, I'll be at work on Monday.
Especially if it's like a little toy you want to play with over the weekend,
Yeah.
So, hey, did you support the internet yesterday? It was Support the Internet Day. Did you buy something online?
No.
Neither did I. Apparently that went down the toilet.
Yeah, I heard something about that. One of my favorite sites, which I can't say the actual name on here because it's a swear word, but it goes by FC in the industry. They had some sort of story about that and stuff like that, but whatever.
All right. Well, I appreciate the time.
Hey, anytime.
As always.
Definitely.
And have yourself a wonderful day, dude.
Hey, I'm going to try. You do yourself the same and get in there and post. I know I'm posting constantly on our forums and stuff, so if anybody has any comments or questions, you can just drop on in there and drop me a message in the feedback form, and I'll get back with you within a few hours.
All right.
All right, later.
All right, and a big thanks goes out to Jason, a.k.a. Stix. Make sure you swing by. Check out eUniverse Games, a very, very cool site, and that, in fact, is our link of the day. I'll post it at eUniverseLive.com. eUniverse Games for not only, all the latest news on the PC, console gaming, from the Xbox to the PlayStation to the Dreamcast to the Nintendo, to reviews on hardware and also covering the Linux platform. But also, you can actually play games over there. Just on the left sidebar, click on Play Games Now, and you'll be teleported. Well, maybe not teleported, but you'll be beamed to another part of the wonderful site, and you can actually play some games online. Pretty cool beads, if you ask me. I tell you, for my money, though, it doesn't get any better than backgammon. When is somebody going to write a great online version of backgammon? That's what I'm waiting for. All right, there you go. Coming up on tomorrow, we're talking with Jake from the band Semisonic, Minneapolis boys, and we'll talk about the brand new album, All About Chemistry. And, of course, they had that big hit a couple of years ago called Closing Time. Hey. Actually, I've been hearing the new song Chemistry on the radio quite a bit, and I'm kind of digging on it now. Kind of digging on it indeed. And then on Friday, we're going to get a review of Blow and much more from Ali. Yeah, can't wait for that. Can't wait to talk about that movie and see it. Though that's the same thing I said about Heartbreakers, and I still haven't seen Heartbreakers. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe tomorrow night I'll go and see Heartbreakers. Coming up in the future weeks, hopefully, I got to make a call today. Jamie Lee Curtis, Bon Jovi, Gina Lee Nolan, Stevie Nicks on my birthday. That would be cool. Of course, Stevie Nicks is a living legend. I was actually watching her VH1 Storytellers last night. It was on, and she's a heck of a performer and very, very talented, and lives right here in Phoenix. Not too shabby, huh? It just rubs off. Her talent is rubbed off on me in some ways. Maybe the extra talent that she didn't need. And then hopefully, and also coming up, Depeche Mode, that would be cool. Static X, Living End, and Bette Midler. Oh, that'd be really fun. And Michael DiLorenzo, formerly of New York Undercover, now got his own Showtime show. So lots of good stuff. We're going to try to get it in the can and pull it down, baby, and make it jiggle at the tank. And then we'll be all done there now. Come on now. So there you go. You got that to look forward to. Big show in the book for April 4th, 2001. Bada bing, a bada boom, a bada bing. Have yourself a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sign up at showbizblast.com to get eUniverse Live delivered to your mailbox each and every weekday. If you have comments, questions, or suggestions, email us at feedback@eUniverselive.com. Any reproduction or rebroadcast of this program without the prior written consent of eUniverse is strictly prohibited. eUniverse Live is a production of the eUniverse Network.
you haven't lost your touch.